A lot to distract you.
I think that heats the house and you can cook on it.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Essentially, put wood in the bottom part of it. Heat it up, heat the house, and you cook your food.
general store.
Yeah, it's the old general store. It's your living room. Or a parlor. 1910 rural parlor before electricity was available.
A piano. I kind of like it, but I guess it was a boring era. No electricity, right? Or no oil lamps.
Oil lamps were used for light, but no electricity.
So how did it? I guess you swept the carpet.
So,
but you can't go through each one.
Guests, it was decorated with plants, family portraits, and paintings. A pump organ provided musical evenings for family and friends. Parlor began would be played more often than not. Everyone would just have a good visit.
Well, this is a tiny couch. I don't think my weight can sit on this anymore. Anthony has something like that, actually. I was going to buy something like that, but it was in a lighter color. Ooh, the lovemaking, bro. Nah, there's our kids. 1910, virtual bedroom.
Bedroom before electricity. The bedrooms were furnished simply with a washstand, a dresser, and a bed.
Beautiful, like the Lacey.
Others were, our clothes were hung on hooks and
like the Amish.
Clothes was used for storage. Most rural homes did not have bathrooms. Saturday was bath night, but the wash bowl and pitcher were used daily to be clean. The chamber pot under the bed was used when necessary.
That I know that's for like the people that wash your face with a rag in the Victorian era. Little
you
kids.
have your bathroom pot underneath the edge of the bed here. Like if you had to pee or poop, that's what you used, and you emptied it in the morning.
The pot right there. Wow.
Got the clock shop back then. Back when people actually, needed clocks.
Yeah, when people tell time and wore watches, now it's considered a bygone era.
That's right. Wicker chair weaving. How they make the actual seat on wicker chairs. Weave it in now.
But I'm losing my touch as a wife.
These are the skills that haven't been needed in a very long time, so a lot of people don't teach them or bother learning them anymore.
I wish they teach
these are
younger women like myself.
They don't want to bother.
What?
The kids don't want to bother. They don't want to take the time.
I'm sorry.
They'd much rather throw them out.
What?
Which is how we get them. Seriously.
Wow.
See, imagine if our ancestors came back alive today, they'd be kicking our ass everywhere imaginable.
Yeah.
Little snot-nosed little shit.
Probably.
Like, that's abuse. What the man is abuse?
Yeah, right.
Bow, just hit you again.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, nobody wants to take the time.
Well, I know plenty of modern women, not myself, but like don't know how to cook for their husband. They don't know how to do laundry. It's sad.
Yeah, it's not even cooked like that. They don't know how to do anything for themselves because the internet is basically like, oh, I want something to eat, I'll just have it delivered to me.
Exactly. Yeah.
Basically made modern.
Or making bread homemade.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I made what was it? Homemade bread with your mom once, and then we also made banana bread, and we put it in the not the oven. Put it on the windowsill with the cloth so it rises.
Yeah, that's right.
Came out good. And it tastes better.
Yes, exactly.
Because you can control the sodium and what you put in it.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're doing a beautiful job. I
thank you.
admire you. Sure. If you lived near where I lived, I would love to just.
Let's put it this way: these kind of skills.
How much is it for class?
Like this kind of these kind of skills, if the country ever collapses, will save people's lives in the end. Simple things like this will come in mass handy.
Sure, it's not easy though.
Just canning or is there any place where they
Wow, God bless them. Washes through the years.
Wash day through the years.
1870, 1929. Wow. Huh. The irons too.
Alright, see. You read there, and if you got any questions, she'll answer them for you. So
You don't have to have questions.
No, well, the big one, that's not the 50s, right? That's before the 50s, right?
Before the 50s. All of this is up until 1929. So these are the new modern inventions that even something like borax, women used to have to make their own soap. And so once borax was invented and mass manufactured, you had more time to do other things.
Wow.
Same thing with the washing machine. You know, it took all day. Women usually did washing on Monday and then ironing and sewing on Tuesday. So once the washing machine was invented, that really freed up women for more stuff. It's like more housework, but still. They could do cooking, baking, but they could still get out of the house more than they used to.
Do gardening maybe, or sit and read a book and relax.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, looking at all this counts my blessings of today.
I know. I do enjoy my modern washer and dryer now. Just dump it in.
Well, I know my grandmother, because she survived the German war, so she remembers in her early 40s, her and her mother doing that, and always like cutting their knuckles or bleeding with the soap, and you would, but that thing.
Really hard.
Because my grandma still washes, she's 88, and she washes everything in the tub. Her brassieres, her slacks. When I go visit her in the city, yeah, I'll do her pillowcase, blankets, because that's too much. But she'll do all the the light stuff like this. Wow. Well, thank you for the introduction or lesson. Wow.
It's what teachers do. We like to teach.
Well, just as a woman, it makes me appreciate today. Like, I mean, I guess if I had to do it, I could do it. But
You could.
I'd definitely lose weight then, that's for sure.
The thing is, they didn't know what we have today, so.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, look at the old barber shop. You want to go get a haircut? Oh my god, look how cute that is. I like the wax dummy production, like the old barber shop. That is so cool. Hello, sir. Auto. Oh, there's the horse and carriage. There's me in the back seat. Oh wow, auto repairing. Wow. What's that? Old farming equipment.
Hand-powered machines.
Yeah, interesting.
I like that. This is man-powered machines right here.
Oh yeah.
Like you got the little scythe things there like that you would take, swing.
Oh, for the hay and the tall grass, right? The
Hey,
side
we
corn
like
knife.
that, you'd swing and cut it down. At the
That thing is sharp. The corn fork. You throw that at someone, they're done. I've seen plenty of
yeah.
horror films.
Yeah, do we think some of these things are like that with the giant prong, like those like that? Those are used to grab
Barbed
and
wire.
gain mass amounts of barbed wire.
This is nice. You just see this is beautiful. Winning tray.
It's smooth wire, ribbon wire. Smooth wire was used for fencing before the invention of barbed wire.
Oh.
Barbed wire, invented in 1868, called the devil's rope, soon became the standard for fencing. Over 530 patents were issued for different barbs.
Wow.
Oh, patents were issued for different barbs. I never knew it was actually called the devil's rope.
Yeah, we'll walk on the other side too.
That's what they used to make a printing press over there. That's
Like
they
for
used-
newspapers.
that's how they used to make the newspaper.
We'll go there and look. I wanna. This is really beautiful stuff. This is history. It's what they should be teaching kids today. I'm amazed at my age. I'm in my late 20s. This is beautiful.
This is what they used to do in the ice factories. See those big
Like to
things
make,
there, like that? Those are giant ice tongs. You grab them, clink, and yank the ice.
Was
up
that
with
for
them.
the back in the day, the milkman, the iceman? You come put the big block in the fridge? Or am I thinking
More
a
like
different
that, but
era?
Yeah, those are ice tongs like that. Yes, that's normally you didn't have generally ice. You'd get a giant chunk of ice and you'd have to chip pieces off.
Ice harvest, huh? Wow. Any European people out there, thumbs us up if you can identify to this stuff. If you have any family ancestry. Because this is the old trucks out here too. But, just... Brighter... something.
Ryder Ericsson engine used for pumping water out where it's firebox, cylinder, displacer, power piston, water jacket, water pump. Basically, you start a fire, does something, creates the pressure, and
something fell. Oh, it was just returned, I guess.
Is this like typewriting? A typewriter?
No, this is a printing press.
Yep, the letterpress printing. This is.
Oh,
This
wow.
kind of stuff, how like newspapers, you're like, yeah, that's how you got to put
Right.
each in the little letter in by hand like that to make up each printing.
Yep.
That's why it took so long for them to print letters and
Right.
papers back in the day. It took them like a week just to put everything together and then to do it all by hand.
Well, New York City had daily papers. They just had a lot of people
Wow.
doing it.
I mean, especially New York City, a lot more people there. Just imagine, you know, trying to have the patience today to do that and be like,
No. I'm already just shocked. It's like just the work, what they had to. And I'm sure they started at his age, working.
yeah, it's basically like a trade craft. So he's putting it, watch, puts it in.
And things still works. What if you could use that today? Well, it'd probably be.
It's just because it's been kept in good condition. That and it's old school, you know, stuff that was actually built the last, I don't know.
Do you still use it
everybody's
or no?
lifetime.
Do you still use that to do your work, or is it just for like?
These what?
Do you still use that to print
This
paper?
is the woodworking guy's papers.
The list of woods in the wood shop. There's a list of wood with
The wood shop?
of woods that correspond with the list.
That's the papers that he uses.
Oh wow.
He said he has enough, but I don't think that's yet.
I feel like I'm back in a foreign country, or back in a, like what is it, like a time
We were
machine?
back in an era
And I
where
just
stuff was
seen
built to last.
it's like makes me wonder about like they
this is
take
just-
me back to a
this-
time period.
This is good old American cast iron stuff. This stuff is meant to last your lifetime, my lifetime, kids' lifetime, and 20 after.
Do you have more of it? You only have 3 more. Okay.
Sure.
I'm trying to take us up. It's down to nothing, my diet. That caught me by surprise. I took too much of it.
Well, make sure you guys get married and have a couple children and
They're already in the back.
have a couple children. Make love. Wood harvesting, I guess for the fall time.
Wood harvesting.
For the fall, right?
No, wood harvesting is you harvest different types of wood for different types of materials. You have softwood, then you have hardwood. Oak is a hardwood. And then
Like making stuff like that, right? Like with
yeah,
the
certain
funnel.
types of wood work better for different types of scenarios. So you gotta remember at one point, before technically we managed to harness metal so perfectly, we had to design tools from wood. So we figured out there's soft woods and there's hardwoods.
Wow. No, I like the best is no music. You can just take it in and not hear modern things.
Exactly. Right now he's doing his woodwick.
I've heard of that.
Designing, carving with a knife. See, like red oak, cedar, redwood, tulip, polar, black walnut, American chestnut, sugar maple, cherry, mahogany, white pine. See how like they all have a different
Yeah.
look, color, and kind of grain texture.
I like the red oak. It's my favorite. This is actually, I'm really enjoying this because it takes you back to the era of like what used to be. It just, I don't know, it makes me really appreciate everything. Actually, it makes me feel really fat and lazy, to be honest. I don't want to put myself down, but honestly, yeah. Oh, look at handmade dollies.
This is basically something how a kid could get around. Double hitch goat cart.
Were people that small?
Probably a young girl. Goats aren't going to be able to pull too much weight. It's basically like, oh, you got to go to your grandma's house. Here you go. Like, here's some lunch. Get your car, put the goat on your
She's a tiny little thing.
You gotta remember, like, she probably was like 12 years old back then, like that, but significantly more mature considering the lifestyle they had to be around.
Yeah, that's true.
Unlike today, which kind of enables people to just stay immature. That's a nice quote.
Yeah,
She's making over
I
there.
love the colors. I love all this stuff. It's beautiful. A lot of the Amish too make this, and some of the FLDS women, depending on, you know, washcloths. Really,
Knitted washcloths, knitted hats.
the dollies are my favorite.
I think that's a knitted hair clip.
Yeah, for your hair.
Scrunchies. Acrylic.
That's how I see a lot of women in skirts. It's adorable. I love it. And dresses and. This was an old store. Oh, look at the post office.
Yeah.
Wow.
Basically, the post office window. The post office was technically at the actual general store back then. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Didn't that really? I never. What's the old Checkers? That's original. That's got to be. Oh, they used to wrap the package with paper and string. My grandmother told me that when she was younger.
Like you had the daily store, and the post office was inside
Rooms.
the daily store and the general store.
I'm gonna zoom in just to look at everything. Zoom in.
Crazy part is a lot of that shit back there is all original too. Like that stuff's like original time period.
Could you imagine the prices? Oh, they don't have any price. 1910. Wow.
Some of the merchandise offered by 1910 Country General Store: tobacco products, garden flowers, seeds, syringe, mops, baked goods, tea, chewing gum, cocoa, lard, vegetables.
Is that real food, you think? No. It was.
I'm pretty sure it's wax.
Oh.
And that's only because it's based on how those peppers look.
Oh.
Most peppers are not that damn shiny.
This is cool, though. Oh, this is the general store at the butcher, right? You get the. Oh, no, this ain't the meats. You get your eggs. You get the 28 cents for eggs. Pies.
Pies.
Oh, get the
Whole
pies.
pie, 50 cents. A loaf of bread, 10 cents.
Sheesh.
And like, you can get yams for 4 cents a pound. Potatoes, 25 cents a pound.
Let's tell your mom. That's the old lamp. What?
That's an oil lamp. That's how they used to light it. There's no electricity back there.
I don't know how the hell our family ancestry did this shit. God bless them.
Because they were true
Honestly.
pioneers.
And then you got hat tying. Oh, check out the old cars. Ooh, beauty.
That's the first time I've ever been on it.
I actually like the orange one. The 1946.
Model T14B. We're selling.